Hello, my name is Fred White with Miles Auto Service. I'm here at Camden County College at the GM Lab. This is where, a long time ago, I started my career. This is where I learned all the ins and outs of how I work on a car. This is now where I teach myself. I'm one of the instructors here at this college, and I want to spend some time while we're here to show you a couple of different hybrid vehicles that we have here, and spend some time, just demonstrating hybrid cars in general. So follow me into the lab, and let's see what we have. Okay, so I'm going to take a minute to show you the 4 different categories that I have here to display for you. These are 4 of the main categories that hybrid uses. We're starting here at the very basic. This is a Chevy Malibu. This is a stop-start vehicle. It runs on about 36 volts. It has a battery pack that's slightly bigger than what the normal battery is, and it will, stop at a red light when you're sitting there on your brakes. As soon as you lift your foot off the brakes, it'll start the car right back up again and take off. The benefit to that is you have the fuel savings of, if you're stuck in traffic, the car will shut itself off, turn it on. You have that, period of time that the car is just idling, just burning gas for no reason, that everything just shuts down. The next level up is the main category when you think hybrids. This is a Toyota Highlander. This is the classic engine transmission that you're used to for years and years and years. It just has an electric motor kind of sandwiched in the middle. So the electric motor gives a little boost, and it will actually take power as you're trying to stop the car. So as you're hitting the brakes, it'll take that energy and put it back into the battery. That's to me, the genius part of how a hybrid works. This is the best setup to me of how this works. You have unlimited range and the fuel savings of what a hybrid is. These run a little stronger, anywhere from 120 to 250 volts, in that neighborhood. So different cars, different ways this works. But again, it's just got an engine, electric motor sandwiched in between the engine and transmission. Next up, this Chevy Volt. Chevy Volt is a full electric car. However, it has a gas engine as the generator. Your power, you don't plug into your house or the grid. It has a gas engine that is the generator for your electric power inside of the car. So again, you basically have unlimited range with this car, still burning gasoline. So it's more technical than what the Toyota is, but more of a electric car. It's all electric drive. Where this can run on the gas engine, this is only electric. Now here we have the fully electric car. This is a Chevy Bolt. This is plug in the grid, plug in your house. It has to be charged up before you leave. You get about 250 miles on a charge, and it's all electric. Your air conditioning, your heater, everything is electric. Everything runs off the battery on this car. These are up around 400 volts now. So that's the 4 flavors of what you can have as a hybrid car. These are things that we work on at Miles. We train on these, we take these apart, we show what's going on. So let me now take you and dig a little deeper into these cars so you have a better understanding of what you're about to buy. And if you have questions about it, this is what you can formulate your questions from. So follow me over here. Okay, so let's talk about hybrid batteries that power your hybrid cars. Let's break this down to where it comes from. Just like this flashlight, runs on a series of cells. These cells are the base material for anything that runs electric. Even this cordless drill here, if we take this battery pack apart, there's a series of these cells that are wired up inside of this to power this drill. This is a battery pack out of a Honda Civic. So here's the main compartment where it comes from that has other components to make the hybrid work, the technology to get it to the car. But the battery pack itself is essentially these 21 rods that have 6 cells in each one add up to about 120 volts to run your car. So these are all put together and wired up, put inside of here. And then you have these big wires going to the front of your car, and that's where your electrical power comes from to run your hybrid battery. Let's take that one step further. This is a Toyota Prius battery pack. So where this is an older technology, the Honda, the Prius started to get newer, and we have battery cartridges now that are, a series of these cartridges all wired together. This part here is about 300 volts, so does a lot more work. It's a lot stronger. Still basically in the same place. This is underneath your back seat, sort of, the backrest of a Toyota Prius. but this is where your power is stored. This is where everything comes from. And you have these big devices. This is what powers your car. So let's get into what powers your batteries and how to charge those up. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to get power back into our batteries, into our plug-in hybrid vehicle or our full electric vehicle. This is the plug that it comes with. This round plug is getting to be universal. There's a couple different ones, but as far as the Chevy goes and Toyota, they're the same. This is your connector, and this plugs into your house. So this runs on a regular extension cord into any socket. It's like a vacuum cleaner, a coffee machine, or a lamp. This is what it plugs into. This will charge your car at a rate of about 1 to 2 miles per hour. So just keep in mind how many hours of charging you need to how many miles you need to where you're going. You could upgrade to this model. This is a stronger model. It's the same plug, goes into the same part on the car, but this is a 220 connector. This is the same as your washing machine or a stove, or if you have an RV or something outside, this is a bigger, stronger connection. This will charge your car at a rate of about 12 to 14 miles per hour. 12 to 14 miles per hour of range going back into the car. If you're ever out driving, you have the option of a fast charger as well. So you just look up on the map of where these are placed, usually in commercial areas where restaurants and malls and things like that are. A DC fast charger will give you a rate of about 100 miles in about an hour. You pay for those through kilowatts, just the same as you would pay for gasoline at the gas station. But that's how you get your range back and get moving down the road. Okay, so that concludes our presentation on hybrid vehicles. If this is something that is interest to you, that you may be in the market to purchase one of these vehicles, Miles Auto Service has the training. We have the tools and the equipment to handle these cars and to service these cars. And whatever question you may have to ask, of how this might fit into your fleet, of your vehicle, of what you're doing. So give us a call. Check us out at milesautoservice.com or give us a call at 856-629-3000.